Hello everybody, it's me Jace and this is the tutorial for Volare. Oh oh oh, cantare. Oh oh oh. Okay, this is Volare and it was created by Lumania0304. Okay, a beautiful, simple and cute bracelet. And this is the basic look without any accessories or beads. Okay, very cute. Three colors can work for this because you need one color, or if you want more, well, just for the basic, you have one color for the center, well, not center, but the main body of the bracelet. And then you have a band that crosses, which is the gold, caramel chocolate actually. And then you have the side bands, those curls. Okay, so three colors, good to go. So the first version I made is this one, and then I made one with beads, wood beads. Haha, cute. Okay, so this is the second version that I made, and then of course I use my special beautiful beads from www.doreenbeads.com. These are the blue and white. It's so cute. Well, there's a bit of a pinkish thingy on them too, so blue, pink, and white. Very beautiful. I love it. Okay, www.doreenbeads.com. And then I made one with the center bead. Yahee! I thought this is the one that we'll be doing again today, and it's very easy. Okay, so this whole bracelet is a very easy bracelet to make. So let's get started with Volare. Okay, by Lumania0304. So for this one, we will be using three colors too. The main body will be my Tin Man. Okay, and then the side, the curls that you see are the mother of pearl, and then the one for the center will be the Persian gold. Okay, I will be doing the center bead, and as you can see, I already have two here. So you simply have to slide two bands, okay, a center bead, and then I put two spacer beads just to give it a bit more of a look. And then now pretend that this is your cap band. Okay, so anyway, the first thing that you need to do is get the center color. This is just to begin. This is not yet your sequence. Okay, so this is my single bead one in the middle to start the bracelet. Okay, so you just put the two bands on it like that. Okay, let me just slide it. Okay, so now let's say that that's your cap band. You will get the first of the cap bands there, like that. And then the first thing that you need to add would be two Tin Mans, because that will be the main body, and one mother of pearl, because that will be the curls. Those will be your curls. So this is the left side and the right side. Okay, so you get your Tin Man first, the Tin Man first, and then you unloop these two on your Tin Man. That's three bands per side, so you have that, and then you will reclaim the first band and close. Okay, you get the second Tin Man, unloop the first two bands again and close. Oh no, first two bands, and then reclaim the first band and close. And then for the third band, you get your mother of pearl, unloop the first two, reclaim the first one again, and close. Okay, and we will repeat the same steps on the other side. So go and push it to the other side, and then you just remove the first band and then reclaim that remaining band under there. Okay, then put it back. Then now you have these again, and you add the first two Tin Mans. So you get the first one, unloop these two, just these first two, and reclaim the first band, the first one, this one. Okay, and then close. And then you get the second Tin Man, unloop the first two again, reclaim the first one and close. And lastly, the mother of pearl, unloop the first two again, reclaim the first one and close. there. Okay, so now we will add the center band, which is the gold. So I will not show you first the beaded one. I will show you the basic one, because for this I will be using my special beads again from greenbeads.com, and 2 of them fell. So here, okay, the glass loose beads, the crackle glass loose beads. So pretty, they look like they had glitters. Okay, so we go and do that. So first, before we put the center band, let me tell you that you should cross these 2 center bands over to the ones beside them. So you get this, cross it over like this, okay, and then pull this up so that it gives it a bit of a, shows you where. Okay, so then you do the same here. So you get these 2, get this and put it over. Sorry, I'm covering it a bit there. So this is how it's supposed to look. Okay, so you have to just keep in mind, okay, because they unravel. They unravel, unraveling. Okay, so now you get your center band, which is going back to the gold. So here, okay, so you get your center band and you unloop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to there. So you unloop all of those on your single bond like that. Now you concentrate on those 4 and reclaim the 2 middle ones, these 2. See? So there. And then you reclaim the other 3, but you will switch these 3 over. So you get the 3 and you switch them over like that. So the gold goes to the center. Okay? Now, before you end, you will remove this first band and then unloop the gold. This third band, you unloop it, let it fall off the hook, and then close. So it's like that there. Okay, so you concentrate on that first. Okay, you can already repeat it on the other side if you want, so that you don't get confused. Remove the first band and unloop that gold over off the hook. Oops, that's mother of pearl pop. Okay, again. So you unloop this gold and then close. Ta-da! See? That's how it's supposed to look. And we will now do one last step before we begin again. So what you do, you fold, you switch this first one over here like that. Just remember, we will be working with 4 bands on half. Okay, so now we go back to step 1. Step 1 is you get your first of your 10 man. This is the start of the segment again. So you unloop these 4 bands, but you will reclaim 1 and 3. So you unloop these 4. Okay, remember these 2 are switched, so you will reclaim 1 and 3. So reclaim number 3 and number 1, and then you close. Ta-da! And then you get your 10 man again, unloop the 3 bands, and then you just reclaim the first one and close. And lastly, you get your mother of pearl, unloop the 2 and reclaim only the first one and close. Ta! Okay, and then now you go to do it to the other side. Go to do it. Okay, so once again, the first band and the second band you switch like that. Okay, and then now you go and add your first 10 man. So you get that and unloop the 4 bands. I hold this down so that it's easier to get later. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then reclaim number 3 and number 1, which is the one you're holding, and then close, and then get the second one, unloop the 3 bands and reclaim number 1 and close. And last but not the least, the mother of pearl, unloop the 2 and reclaim the first one and close. Shading! There. And then, actually, the last step is the gold. So you put this here, but remember, okay, well, I'm doing it the way I do it, but here, remember, you switch these 4 again, so you put the 2 middle over these 2, so you get this, put it over like that, and then the other one, put it over the one beside it, so there, so you have that. Okay, just remember every segment is like that. So you now get the center band and unloop the 7 bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now you concentrate on those middle 4 again and reclaim the 2 in the middle, these 2. See? And also reclaim the first 3, which are these 3, and then close. And then you get those 3 and switch it over to gold, like that. So now the gold is there. Okay? And then now, before you go back to the beginning, you remove the first one and you unloop the gold, and then close. Ta-da! So you can do that later, or if you can do it now, it's up to you. You can unloop it now or later, it's up to you. But what I do, so that there's not too much sliding on the hook, I already start my next sequence here. So we go back to step 1. So just cross the first one over the second again, like that, and we're ready to begin the first 4. So you get your tin man again, unloop the 4, okay, 4 bands, and reclaim 1 and 3, number 3 and number 1, and then close. Get the second tin man, unloop the 3, reclaim number 1 and close, and then get another mother of pearl, unloop the 2, reclaim the first one and close. Ta-da! And then you go back to the other side. Bling, 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 bling. Okay? So, before you start, you remove the first one again because your gold is still there. So you remove the first one and unloop this gold. And then you close. Now, before you start, you cross the first one over the second and get your first tin man. Unloop the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then reclaim number 3 and number 1, and then close. And then get the second tin man and unloop the 3, reclaim the first one and close. And then get your mother of pearl and unloop the 2, reclaim the first one and close. Ta-da! Okay, so I've shown you how to do it with no beads, and now we shall go to the beaded part. Wahee-hee-hee! I'm so excited. Okay, so what you do, you simply do it the same way. You cross these two over. So you cross this one here, blank, like that, and then the other one too, cross. So now it looks like this. Okay, that's how it looks. So I will move a little bit closer because we will bead. You have to see this. Okay, it's not zooming. Hello, there you go. Okay, so now we shall bead again. So here is the start again where you put the center bands, but it's a bit different because what you do is you need an extra hook. It will help you make it easier. So we split it into two, and I get my beaded band and place it here. Okay, now get your second hook, go under everything. Just remember to keep the order, and then catch that beaded band and pull it under the two only, because that's where they're supposed to go under only. And then go back up. That's how it's supposed to be. And then pick up the one closest to the bead, the first band closest to the bead, which is that one. Pick it up again, and that's it. And then you pull and release to do the other side. So you catch that other side, release these next two because they're supposed to be there, like that, and then reclaim the one closest to the bead again, that one. Ta-da! And then you go and do transfer for all, and then remove the first hook again. It's just really to assist you. And now you've got your beaded band right there. Okay, so the next step is, once again, you remove the first band and you unloop the gold, and then you close. And you're ready to move into your next segment. So switch the first and second, and then get your Tin Man and unloop the 4 bands. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then reclaim number 3 and number 1 and close. And then get the second Tin Man, unloop these 3. And then reclaim the first one and close. And then get the mother of pearl, unloop the first 2, reclaim the first one and close. Okay, and then you go to the other side. La 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 la. Okay, there. And then you remove the first one again. And then you unloop the gold. Unloop the gold. There. And then you close. Ha ha! And then you switch 1 and 2 again. Ha ha! Okay, and then you start with your Tin Man again. So Tin Man number 1, unloop the first, second, and fourth. First, second, third, and fourth. 2, 3, 4. And then reclaim number 3 and 1. Number 3 and number 1. And then you close. And then you get the second Tin Man. You unloop the 3. Reclaim number 1 only. Only. And close. And then you get the mother of pearl. Unloop the first 2. Reclaim number 1 and close. Ta-da! You know, it's actually cute if you actually only have like one band or one beaded band. Then look at the effect. Kind of like opens it up, and then when you go back, it closes it again. So it's kind of cute, huh? Look, looks different. Okay, so anyway, there you go. So when you're ready to do your second beaded band, all you have to do is you just cross these 2 again, like that. And the same thing with the other side. And then you can add your beaded band. Okay? So one more beaded band, then I'll show you how to close it. So you get the first, go under the 5 bands and pull the beaded band under the 2 again, like that, and then just reclaim the first band closest to the bead, which is this one, and then you pull them out or off the hook, and then you catch the other side and unloop the 2 again, and once again reclaim the band closest to the bead, and then now you can transfer everything again on the hook. Ba-da! See? So now we will now remove the first one again, and remember this one, it's switched, it's supposed to be like that there. So you're supposed to unloop the gold again and then close. Okay, and then you switch the first and second, and then we add our 10 man again. So you unloop 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then reclaim number 3 and 1 and 1, and then you get the second 10 man, unloop the 3, reclaim the first band and close, and lastly get another mother of pearl, unloop the 2, oops, no wait, this is supposed to be the last step if you're moving on to the next one, but this is already when you're closing. So let's pretend that we're closing, so we won't add the last anymore, so we just go to the other side, because that last one will be the lock band. So you remove the first band, and then you unloop the gold, and then you close. Okay, so you switch the first and second again, and then get your 10 man, unloop 2, 3, 4. Okay, so sorry, it just got switched. What you do is you reclaim the third and the first. So this is the third and this is the first, and then close. Then get your second 10 man, and loop the first 3, reclaim the first one, and close. So there. So instead of adding the last band, we stay here, and then we lock it by using one last band, 1, and then you undo everything on there. So that's 2, 4, 6, and 8. And then you will reclaim number 3 and 6. Okay, so this is number 6 and this is number 3, and then close. And that's your bracelet completed and done. Okay, so it's so beautiful. Okay, this is the beautiful Volare. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so this is Volare by Lumania0304, and I want to say special thanks to www.doreenbeads.com. And when you make the bracelet, don't forget to hashtag Jace Alvarez, Volare Bracelet, and Lumania0304. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Goodbye, Volare. Oh, oh, oh.